morning! Welcome to Newscast from the Past. Today's date is August 9th, 1488, and I'm Camille Perkins. Today's top stories are advances in sailing technology, Columbus's voyage, Vespucci names a new world, the invention of cartography, and Magellan circles the world. Have you ever wanted a robot that did your homework for you? Well, new advances in sailing technology did just that, except instead of a robot, it was a compass. And instead of doing your homework for you, it told you which direction you were heading in. Same thing, right? Anyways, improved technology just like the compass helped begin the sailing revolution. A new device called the astrolabe helps sailors know which direction they're going. The astrolabe uses measurements from the stars to determine the ship's north-south position. New designs in ships help sailors in many ways. In the past, ships were huge, slow, and were rowed by the crew. Now ships are narrow, fast, and can hold a huge load, and require the wind to move it, not human labor. Inventions like these played a huge part in sailing revolution. Now I'd like to take you to Summer Higgins, who is about to tell us about Columbus's voyage. Summer?
Thank you, Cammy. I'm Summer here to ask you, have you ever wanted a ship of your own that's custom built for your needs? Well, go buy one at the store because you're looking in the wrong place right now. Today I'm here with Mr. Christopher Columbus to talk to him about his adventure sailing west. So, Mr. Columbus, why did you decide to sail west from Spain?
Well, Summer, I have been studying the works of Ptolemy, a scientist in ancient Greece who estimated the size of the Earth. After researching his work, I set sail to calculate the distance between Europe and Asia.
That is very interesting. So when did you set sail on this long and treacherous journey?
I set sail for this voyage in August 1492.
How hard or easy was this voyage?
This voyage was very treacherous, but my crew was like stone and didn't even wink an eye, even during the hardest parts.
Where exactly did your long journey take you?
My long journey took me to the coast of China.
Are you sure you traveled to Asia and not some, per se, new country or even a continent?
Oh yes, I'm sure I must have traveled to Asia. Where else would I have gone?
Okay, well do you plan on making any more voyages to be sure that you reached Asia?
Well, I suppose I could take another crew with me one last time. Actually, I think I will.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Columbus.
Thank you for letting me be here, Summer.
Now I'd like to take you to Chase with his report on Amerigo Vespucci's journey to a new world. Chase?
Thank you, Summer. I'm Chase, and a whole new world has been discovered. Could it be true? To find out, I'm interviewing Amerigo Vespucci, the man who discovered this new world. So, did you personally sail to this world?
I did. I was sent on board a ship sent to explore.
Who was the captain of this vessel?
Pedro Carvalho from Portugal.
How did you discover this world?
Actually, Christopher Columbus discovered it first, but he thought it was India. I came to realize that it was actually a new world.
Interesting. Who sent you on this voyage?
The King of Portugal financed the whole expedition.
What was your role on the voyage?
I was the ship's navigator.
Does the rest of Europe know of your discovery?
Yes, and it is a very popular idea.
Last question. Will this new world have a name?
Not yet, but my fortune teller has predicted that it will be named America, the Latin version of my name.
Thank you, Amerigo, for your time. Now a word from our sponsor.
Is your meat bland, boring, tasteless? If so, we advise you to try some sugar. Sugar. It's that good.
Now I would like to take you to Sebastian, who will be telling us about cartography. Sebastian?
Thank you, Chase. I'm Sebastian. Have you ever seen an early European map? They were covered with monsters. It only included 3 continents, and they were poorly drawn. I'm here to talk to Gustavo about what he thinks about maps and how he makes them. He uses a science called cartography. So Gustavo, what are you doing?
I'm looking at my map.
Is there a science to map making?
Ah, yes, it's called cartography.
So what is cartography?
The science of making maps and globes.
Why did you personally decide to make maps and globes?
Because I do not think the way maps used to be made was very good.
How were they made?
They were inaccurate and had illusions of bizarre creatures for decor.
In what ways were they inaccurate?
They only contained 3 continents:
What were those 3 continents?
Europe, Africa, and Asia.
Are the maps you make any more accurate?
Yes.
How?
First of all, they do not have colorful, strange creatures. They include the Americas, and the actual continents are better illustrated.
Thank you, Gustavo. I would now like to turn your heads towards Cami, who would like to tell us about Magellan and how he circled the world.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'm Niguel Perkins. Have you ever wondered whether the world was really flat like most people think? Well, today I'm here with Birthday Magellan to talk to him about his plans to circumnavigate the world. So Magellan, what are you planning on accomplishing by taking this trip?
I'm going to try to find a western route to Asia.
What route are you planning on taking?
I am planning to sail west around the southern tip of the continent that Columbus has recently found.
And after you get around the new continent?
We are going to keep sailing west until we find Asia.
And what if you find uncharted islands?
I'm going to claim them for Spain, of course.
What will happen if there are locals inhabiting those islands?
Even better, we will capture them for Spain.
How big is your crew you're taking?
I am taking 5 ships filled with 250 hard-working men.
How long do you believe this journey will take?
Oh, I'm guessing about a year or so.
Thank you for your time, Magellan. Now I'd like to take you back to our anchor who will wrap up our broadcast.
Thank you for watching our newscast from the past. Goodbye and good evening.